Hey everyone, I'm Luca, 28-year-old from Spain. Just 3 months ago, I couldn't string together a simple English sentence without my mind going blank. Today, I'm recording this video entirely in English. No expensive tutors. No fancy apps, just a method that actually works. If you've ever felt stuck or embarrassed by your English, trust me, I've been there too. And I'm here to show you exactly how I changed everything in just 90 days. It all started with a humiliating job interview. I had prepared for weeks, researching the company and practicing my answers. But the moment the interviewer asked, "Tell me about yourself," my mind went blank. I stuttered through broken sentences, mixing up basic grammar and watching their expression change from interest to pity. When they finally said, "We'll let you know," I already knew the answer. That rejection hurt, but it also lit a fire under me. I decided right then that I would master English in 3 months. No excuses. The first thing I did was completely change my approach. Traditional language classes had failed me before. Memorizing grammar rules and vocabulary lists didn't help me speak. So I focused on what actually mattered, real communication. Every morning, I started talking to myself in English out loud. At first, it felt ridiculous. I described everything I was doing, from making coffee to walking to work. I'm pouring hot water into the cup. The steam is rising, I'm adding sugar now. Simple, yes, but it trained my brain to think in English instead of translating. Within 2 weeks, I noticed a huge difference. My thoughts were starting to form in English naturally. I wasn't fluent yet, but I could finally express basic ideas without pausing every 2 seconds. That's when I took the next step, forcing myself into real conversations. I started small, ordering food in English even when I could have used my native language. Then I joined online language exchange groups, where I met other learners. At first, I was terrified of making mistakes, but I quickly realized nobody cared as long as they understood me. The real breakthrough came when I discovered shadowing. I'd watch YouTube videos of native speakers, pause after each sentence and repeat exactly what they said, same words, same tone, same speed. At first, I sounded terrible, but after a few weeks, my pronunciation improved dramatically. I also kept a daily journal in English, writing about my day, my thoughts, anything. By the third month, I was consuming everything in English: movies, podcasts, books. I changed my phone's language settings and followed English-speaking influencers on social media. The more I immersed myself, the more natural the language felt. The final test came when I reapplied for that same job I'd failed before. This time, when they asked me to describe myself, I spoke confidently and clearly. The interviewer smiled and said, "Your English has improved so much." A week later, I got the offer. Looking back, the key wasn't studying harder, it was studying smarter. I stopped worrying about perfection and focused on progress. I spoke before I was ready, made countless mistakes, and learned from every single one. If I could go from zero to fluent in 3 months, anyone can. The only question is, are you ready to start?